Hey Grazies! I am here with Ashley! Hi Grazies! We're gonna do like a mini convenience store diet food mukbang, I guess.
I'm sorry!
I'm sorry for being a party pooper. I wanted to get pizza with you because we're both from New York.
Yay!
I'm just trying to detox my body and not trying to eat too much
Wait,
processed food.
what's that though?
It's all you, girl.
What? This is yours, right?
You like coconut. I love sweet potato. I got cognac, jelly, almond milk, chocolate flavor. This is the best. I love it. And granola.
I haven't eaten nuts in a long time.
Hey, nuts are good for you. You should eat one of.
It's so good.
I'll try. Why are we here today?
I was digging on you.
What?
Like spying on you. I didn't know you uploaded like Kpop videos back in 2007. It's been like 12 years.
And up until I came to Korea in 2011, I was like,
Did you get casted through the video?
no, but I did get like a message from Kpop, Superstar K once to come audition because you know how they held auditions in New York, so they were like, they saw my YouTube cover and they were like, hey, can you like audition?
You did?
Yeah.
Why?
I just never thought about it back then. And
Really? You didn't think about being a singer?
like I didn't take it seriously. Well, back then I always loved like singing and dancing, but once I got on stage, I was like,
Yeah.
camera shy, stage. I had stage fright.
Did you like learn dancing or like did you just self-learn?
I learned dancing, so like when I first moved to America, my mom sent me to like ballet school and I learned like tap dance and jazz there. And then when I got older, I started taking like K-pop classes, K-pop dance classes, and then like hip-hop.
In New
like
York?
Oh. In Queens, where all the Koreans were.
I didn't know you were keep training too.
Oh really?
So you were there training
For a year.
Why did you leave?
Because Polaris wanted me to join their company because they were like, oh, we're gonna debut a girl group really soon.
Are you allowed to like leave?
The Polaris Entertainment CEO talked to the Cube CEO and they like worked it out.
Is there like a training turn now to singer that you trained with?
Oh, B2B and like CLC. So B2B, they were already like in a project group, so they were going to debut like in a few months. So they all always like practiced together and they always performed together. And in CLC, they were like trainees with me.
So you might have been in CLC or...
I think I might have gotten cut before that because of my age or like, I don't know. Because they debuted with like a very cute concept and I doubt that I would fit that. And
what 4 minutes was
they were already out.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Maybe I would have become like an English teacher at Cube. I don't know.
No. Did you date any of the members?
Oh no. No. I didn't date at all when I was a trainee. That was like, I don't know. I didn't even think about it.
Wait, you were in the 10대 or 20대?
I was in the 20s.
Oh, how?
No, it's because I think I'm like such a scaredy cat and I saw these girls getting cut because they got caught dating.
진짜?
I came all the way from New York, so I couldn't risk getting cut and going back to New York, you know?
I understand.
So I was just like focusing on practicing at that time because like I really wanted to debut.
Were you happy or you didn't know what was going on when you moved to Polaris?
Honestly, I didn't know what to expect because they said that we were gonna debut in like a few months, but I guess I had hope. That's why I moved and I was like eager because I was getting old and I was like, okay, I need to debut ASAP.
What do you think it was your biggest sacrifice being an idol?
Moving to Korea in the first place to become a trainee, like leaving all my friends and like my family behind and coming to Korea not knowing anybody besides like my grandparents and some of my cousins who lived here. You know, it's that 20 is like your prime time. You want to go out and play, you know, you want to meet friends, enjoy some nightlife, but I didn't get to do that.
Always in the practice room.
Yeah, but I'm doing it now.
Oh, before it's too late.
Yeah, before it's too late. I'm trying to like, you know, go out more.
Were you like a nightlife person? Like, have you ever gone to clubbing?
No, actually, no. I did actually go clubbing like 3 times. It was all on my birthday.
Wait, 3 times since you've been here?
Yeah.
진짜?
Yeah.
Why?
Like, I don't really like EDM. Like, so a lot of my friends around me don't really like clubbing. So I can't really, because my members don't like clubbing. They don't like the loud music. They don't like the crowdedness.
I was gonna ask, do you hang out with your members too, like for fun? Outside of work?
Yeah, I mean, we have like sometimes we'll set dates and be like, oh, let's go like play somewhere, and then we'll go to like Gapyeong, we'll rent like a guest house and we'll go play there. We'll go to like Love the World together, and sometimes we'll just like casually get together at the dorm, just open a few bottles of wine and eat food and talk. They both love drinking, so.
Do you?
No. I do, like, just to
enjoy.
Yeah, and like,
does that mean like they like freaking like chug that?
Yeah, they're like Exposing my members. No, but they're very open about it. They always say on like interviews when we go out on radio.
So what is your favorite song from your whole album? Mine was Hate You.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love that song.
Oh, I'm surprised you know that song. I would have to say Bad Girl.
Bad Girl.
Yeah.
And that song was good.
It was our debut song, so it's more special. And I just have a lot of memories with that song because we spent about like 6 months preparing that song with my members.
I love that teaser, like the gunshot stuff.
Oh yeah, that was
also
epic. No, Sojung, the flamethrower was real. Hers was the only real one, and our guns were fake.
Was there a concept you already tried that fits you the best?
I always wanted to try like a girl crush concept, more like fierce and charismatic and like badass. We never got to do that yet. Something like 4 Minutes Micha or like CLC's like Dokkebi or like Black Dress, you know, something like that. I want to do something like that.
Do you now have freedom to like suggest them, hey, I want to do something like this?
I mean, I can tell them I want to try something like this, but ultimately it's their decision. But I mean, they do think about what would fit us best, and they do try to go with that. Yeah, I don't have like a say, like, I want to do this, and we gotta go with this.
Or nothing.
Yeah,
we're leaving.
I just make suggestions, that's it.
Okay. So what is one thing as an idol you can't do that you want to do?
I feel like I do everything.
Is your personality like the personality you portray on TV?
No, in the beginning I was really concerned with like my image, so I wouldn't really say a lot of things, or I would say something and I would regret it or be like, why did I say that? Like, oh my god, it sounds so stupid. Now I'm just more free. And I think it like comes with also like how many years I've been doing this, and like the company is less strict with us, because in the beginning they'd be like, don't say this, don't talk about this, you know, just like act innocent, you know. But now they don't really care, and they're like, you guys should date, you guys are old.
What's one best thing and hardest thing about being in a girl group?
The best thing I think is you get to, you know, perform on stage and make memories. You have, you know, all these memories with your fans, and being able to meet people who like love you and who like you so much. That's like pretty amazing. One worst thing about being in a girl group idol is just like you have to care so much about your outside, like your appearance. Always take care of yourself, groom yourself.
Like a straining sometimes. How did your solo process go? Like, did you pick out the song, or like, did you have any say in the concept? Or
my company told me that I would be the next one because they thought that I like fit the summer image best, like that healthy like summer. At first I didn't believe them. I was like, I don't really have expectations because there are so many times they say things but it doesn't fall through. So they said it's gonna be like a bright summer song to fit like the summer image, and they let me hear the song, and they told me to practice, and then like a few weeks later I recorded, and I didn't really have a say in like what kind of song I wanted because they already had it like written for me. But when it came to like concept, I was the one that told them I wanted to cut my hair and I wanted like my color to be yellow because I was like obsessed with the color yellow at the time, and those kind of things I kind of had a say in. But overall concept and song, it was just given to me.
I saw your music video and you were cutting your hair. Is that real?
It was a wig. I already had my hair cut, and then I was wearing like a half wig, and I was just cutting the wig off.
What is the biggest difference you felt going on stage as a group and then as a solo?
Mentally, you feel more anxious and you get a little more worried. When it's like, you know, the three of you, there are people to kind of cover for you if you do make a mistake, or like the camera's not on you all the time from the beginning to the end. So there are some times when you can like take a breather, or you can just like relax. But like when you're doing it by yourself, you have to be like focused for the entire like 3 minutes or so. Yeah, I think that was kind of nerve-wracking because it was like my first time ever singing and dancing on stage alone. And then another bad thing is that the waiting time is really boring because you're just there by yourself, and you know how there's like you have to wait for so long.
What do you do? On your phone, or talk to your dancers?
You just talk with your manager and your staff members. You play games. Like, I don't know, you think of doing all these like weird things because you're so bored.
I saw your performance of like the big, I think it was Show Champ. Like, do you feel more nervous doing that or like the regular, smaller stage?
I think I feel more nervous doing smaller stages because you can see your audience from up close. So like there were times like in the beginning when we debuted, we performed at this like huge like venue with like other artists, but that wasn't nerve-wracking at all because it's just dark, it's just pitch black, and you can't see any people in the audience. If it's like a smaller place, you see everyone's eyes looking at you, and that kind of like trips you out. And you see all their facial expressions, and that's when your heart starts like pounding. Like,
how did you diet for your solo album?
I signed up for tanning sessions because you know when you're a little darker, you do look a little more firm, and
Yeah.
you look a little more skinny on camera. Didn't eat any carbs, didn't eat any sugar for like 2-3 months. In the beginning it was just like I kind of like cheated here and there, but then as the dates drew closer I was like, oh okay, I really have to start working hard. So I had Pilates classes, and also I just worked out by myself at the gym.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I wasn't satisfied, I did try my best. So
What were you satisfied?
I mean, I guess, you know, people have their own like expectations.
Yeah.
And, like for me, I'm kind of like a perfectionist, so I want things to go a certain way, but when it doesn't, it kind of makes me upset. But that's something I need to like get rid of, because it just drives me nuts, and something that I kind of need to chill out about.
There's like someone you're like, wow, like I want to be like this person when you saw them in real life. No.
No, I'm sure there are.
Okay, next question.
No, that makes everyone sound so bad. During our rookie days, Junhee is a huge fan of Chaesiwon from Super Junior. They were in the room next to us, so we went to say hi to them. And they were like very welcoming, and they were really sweet. And Chaesiwon actually took a selfie with Junhee, and she started crying. And I remember they were just like very sweet and like warm and nice.
You went to say like hi.
Yeah. And then we're like, oh, like Junhee is really a fan of you. Can she get a picture? And he was like, oh yeah, sure. And everybody else was like making fun of him, and like, yeah, that was fun.
Who is your lookalike? What do you get the most?
I get a lot of Ailey. People have been telling me I look like Johnny from NCT, but maybe the eyes. Do I look like me? I don't know. Oh, I think it's the eye, like how our eyes go up a little bit.
I think you also have the vibe of Tiffany.
Really? Oh, like maybe when I smile like that.
Yeah. Have you ever felt like giving up?
There was only one time I wanted to give up, and that was like after the accident. I just kind of wanted to go back home. I didn't know if I could do it again. And yeah, that was the only time. But besides that,
how did you like overcome that kind of feeling?
I don't know, it took a long time for me to come to like terms with it, and just to be like, I don't want to quit, I do want to continue, but I guess I still had dreams that I wanted to achieve, and it would have been too like ashiwa if I just left. At that time it was just such a big, I don't know, I just couldn't imagine doing it anymore.
If you weren't a singer, what would you be doing?
Actually, I love teaching, and like in high school I always like tutored, or I always like taught dance classes as like a part-time job. And when I graduated high school, my favorite subjects were math and Spanish, so I kind of wanted to be like a math and Spanish teacher.
Do you speak Spanish?
I was more fluent because I learned it for like 6 years, from junior high school to high school, and I like loved it so much. I took like AP Spanish classes, and I was like, I want to be a Spanish teacher. Like, but
Asian Spanish teacher, that's cool.
That's pretty hot, right?
That's hot.
Yeah. But
do you still remember Spanish?
Sí, yo hablo español un poco.
Ooh. Heard that you're friends with Lisa from Blackpink and BM.
I'm closer to Rose of Blackpink, and BM from Card, and like Sammy from The Rose, and Peniel is like my closest.
Last question, what do you see yourself in 5 years?
When I'm 20, no, I wish I was 20. You know, I always wanted to get married when I was 26, because my mom got married and had me at 23.
Oh my god.
And I always wanted to have a child when I was younger, and just be like a young, cool mom.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah. But I kind of want to get married later now and have kids later. And I always wanted 4 kids, but now I just want like 2 or 3. 3 max. So I think I gotta start, you know, creating my family starting then, because then I'll be too old if I start any later. I think the ideal thing for me would be to get married and settle down. So being like a singer, of course, it's one dream of mine, but another dream of mine is also to, you know, have a family and live happily.
But you've never done like cutesy, right? Your group.
Cute one we did was like yepo yepo.
Oh.
Yeah, all just like cute, young, innocent vibes. So
would you ever do that?
No.
That was bad.
I can't, even if I wanted to, I can't. It would just not suit me at all.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And like, it was like so interesting to let you tell me about your side and like how you came here, and like everyone has such a different story. So yeah, I'm like honored.
No, I feel very blessed to like have come this far, because during my 6-year journey in Korea, I got to make so many good friends, like you know, the friends you've mentioned before, and also like Joan Christine, and I got to meet you. You know, I was so happy when I found that she was from New York, because there weren't that many people from New York. It was just like the only person I knew was Alex from High 4.
He's not even New York, he's like New Jersey.
I know, he's like from
I wasn't close to you. I thought you were always scary.
Me? I thought you were scary.
No.
And I saw you once actually at Little Saigon. We were
With
eating
who?
with the friends.
Me?
And I was with my members, like
Really?
2 tables down. And I was like, oh my god, I know her, that's Grace. I was like,
Wait, I think I do remember. I do remember.
You do?
I was with the friend, but I saw some girl group come in. But I was like, oh wait, I think I realized that girl group. But then like I didn't know you then.
Yeah.
I never met you.
Yeah. And then after I talked to her and I got to know her, it was like she's completely
Yeah.
different. She's like shy and like
I'm super shy.
but then like on camera when you're like vlogging by yourself, you're so like quirky and like you're
I
so
know.
loud.
Dude, it's
So I was like always amazed at like how you can just like switch it off and on. Like I was saying,
Yeah.
like you're a true entertainer. Like you're born to be like a celebrity. You have that. When I don't have
Yeah.
any facial expressions and I'm just staying still or like kind of dozing off, people say I look very scary and intimidating, but I'm not like that at all.
No,
guys.
she's not.
Yeah, I'm actually very like sensitive.
Really?
Like a crybaby.
What?
Yeah.
For what?
Everything.
What?
Yeah. My members always make fun of me because they're like, you're the oldest, but you act like the baby. But I just want to say thank you to everybody and like you and just everyone that I've met over the years, including our fans. Without you guys, like I wouldn't have become this person. You guys helped me to get through a lot of struggles and hardships. So I'm very grateful for that. And I will try to, you know, be here for as long as I can and continue to do like music.
So we're gonna finish our snacks. See you guys in my next video.
Yeah. Bye.